¿Dice que está grabando o no?
Sí.
Sí, vas, Florida.
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. Good night. Ay, perdón. Otra vez. Ay,
Ahí lo
tomatos.
cortas.
Sí. Hello, teacher. Good night. I am Florida.
I'm Lorena.
And Emiliano.
We want to about the British slang accent and accent. We choose the British accent, especially the Yorkshire one.
Okay. The Yorkshire accent is a distinct way of pronouncing, and as a dialect from the north of England, there was also considerable influence from the Vikings, who settled heavily in this region, incorporating the area that constitutes modern-day Yorkshire into Danish-ruled region Danelaw.
If you want to speak like a Yorkshire native, you have to.
We pronounce the vowel A as a short R. And other is shorten ing, sorry, ending to in. And people who speak with a short Yorkshire accent don't pronounce the G at the end of eng words.
And you have to drop the H at the beginning of the words. For example, instead of making an H sound, just start off with the word with the letter that comes after the H. And lastly, you have to drop the words the and to from your vocabulary. People in Yorkshire County replace these two words with a simple T sound. Chosen accents.
We have these examples. The first are with the dropping the H, and the first are or have to be pronounced like "How are you?" and the second "I'm not happy."
We have other examples that is pronunciation of that current to it the matter. And the sentence is or that according to it, it doesn't matter. Next example is a car as a far punch is equal. Okay. And the translation is her cat has a fat rat stuffed in the cold storage.
Another example is that's being right, Marty. You are being very sulky. You drop the T in that example. And in the other example, you have, instead of saying I love the mom, you would say I loved mom. It should sound like I loved mom.
I'm going running, and they don't pronounce the G like I'm going running.
And the second example is this hamburger is horrible. And the pronunciation will be this hamburger is horrible, and don't pronounce the H, just read it starting with the other letters.
Last but not least, we have I'll always love you, which they say I'll always love you because people in Yorkshire shorten the word always. So you drop the always and blend the middle of the word so it'll sound like always all together.
And we
share a video about the Yorkshire accent, it is important to know how to pronounce the words.
February, digging his garden,
Okay.
planting potatoes, he saw the first lapwings return and came indoors to write to me, his knuckles singing as they reddened in the warmth. It's not romance, simply how things are. You out there in the cold, seeing the seasons turning. Me with my heart full of headlines, feeding words onto a blank screen. Is your life more real because you dig and sow? You wouldn't say so, breaking ice on a water butt, clearing a path through snow. Still, it's you who sends me word of that other world, pouring air and light into an envelope, so that at night, watching the same news in different houses, our souls tap out messages across the icy miles.